Task 1. Are you a new or a returning student? Before you can proceed to the task list, you must determine if you are a new or returning student because there are two task lists, or basically two tables of contents, one for new and one for the returning student. So this requires us to define what is a new student and what is a returning student. What does that exactly mean in the context of the network setup? So we're going to use the term student very loosely, very generically to encompass faculty, staff, and students. A new student is defined as faculty, staff, or student who is new to our college. Your computer has never been on the college network before. So an example would be if you were in the environmental design program and are going into architecture, interior architecture and product design, landscape architecture, regional community planning, or maybe into the environmental design program. This also includes non-baccalorates, post-baccalorates, and PhD students. Another example would be a transfer student from engineering. And lastly, another example would be if you were a new faculty or staff member and would like to connect your personal computer onto the network. So new basically means your device has never been on the network and you have never gone through this process before. Returning students. Returning students are defined as faculty, staff, or student who has had their computer on the college network. You had configured it last year, did the leaving campus procedures, and are returning. You would like to reconnect your computer to the network. For those of you who haven't done the leaving campus procedures, you really need to get that done from last year. And we always have at least one or two people from each studio who kind of slacked on that. So an example would be those students returning from internship or study abroad. Another example is if you are returning, you're coming back from, you came from second year and you're going into your third year, so you're just returning from the summer break. Returning means your device has been on the network before and you are familiar with this process because you have done this before. Once you have figured out if you are a new or a returning student, you simply click on the one that corresponds to you. So for example, if I am a new student, I would click on this link and it will take me to the new student table of contents. The same thing will happen if you are a returning student.